Welcome back to another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Baby Weenus. This is episode 14. It might be our final episode, depending what happens. Hopefully not, but we have big plans. So, first thing I want to show you is I made a decontamination unit because my radiation level was so high from going to Mars so many times, and you need one of these in order to lower your radiation level. So, got that going. And let's just cut right to it. Today's episode, we're going to Venus. Last time you guys saw me make the Tier 3 rocket, and now we're going to jump in it and take off to Venus. And hopefully not die immediately. I gotta grab the power supply real quick. Should be all full. Alright. This is all loaded up with fuel already, so we just gotta pick up our fuel loader, and then yeah, this is all loaded up. Grab that, jump in our rocket, and we're gonna take off. I'm assuming it should go up even faster than the last one. This is our first time ever using the Tier 3 rocket. I'm assuming because the Tier 1 and 2 was significantly different in speed, this should be even quicker to take us into orbit. So the plan is go to Venus, then immediately find a dungeon as fast as we possibly can, because the atmosphere on Venus is corrosive, and if you don't have the shield modulator thing, then you'll take damage nonstop until you get one. Now the armor I'm wearing is the Tier 2 spacesuit, which was extremely difficult to make, but I have that, and I also have the insulation and the rest of my regular gear. This is what I'm missing. If you can see this spot up at the top, that's where the shield goes, and you can't get that until you're on Venus. So if everything goes to plan, we will land on Venus, find a dungeon relatively quick, kill the boss, and get the shield and put it on before we die. If that doesn't happen and we die before we get it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I don't have a backup plan, I guess what I'm trying to say. So here's Venus. So we're going to click on that. To Tier 3, we need that. We're good. Day length 720 hours. That's pretty crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and launch and see what happens. Prepare for entry. I've never been here before, so I have no clue what to expect. Oh geez, it's rocketing me down towards the surface. It doesn't say hold space or anything, so I'm gonna assume that it will land me safely. I can hear thunderstorms in the distance. This atmosphere is crazy. I guess in real life Venus is made of gas, like a gas planet. So here comes something. Here comes the surface coming up. Oh, it's craggy. Oh, a parachute popped up. Okay, so I didn't have to do anything. Parachute automatically deployed. This is not a very good landing zone. Great, in the bottom of a cliff here. Alright, well that was easy enough. Let's break this open like always. Get our rocket ship back and our launch pad. And we're going to place them down right here, like we always do. Oh, there's acid rain. Wow. That's not good. So far, no damage. Let's place this in the ship, the fuel loader, the power cell, put some fuel. Oh, we've got to stick the flag down too. Boom. One small step for man, first one on Venus. Let's get the fuel loaded up. You guys know the drill by now. We always want to do this immediately, and then also set our waypoint, because if something happens, we've got to be able to find our way back. Just call this home, make it something bright. Okay. We will make a base after, but I don't know how long it's going to take until this acid rain starts to damage me. This is all set up and loaded so I can take off and go back home in the case of emergency. But for now, let's go try to find a dungeon. We don't want to screw around any more than we have to. I don't even know what all these materials are, but I'll figure that out afterwards. So a dungeon should be similar to this, but it should just go straight down. It should just be a meteor hole that goes straight down, just like on the other planets. Ooh, what's that? I know I shouldn't get distracted. What is this? Crashed probe. I want to mark that down too. Probe. I'll come check that out in a little bit. But first things first, dungeon time. I don't seem to be taking any damage or anything, so I'm not sure. But I did read that you need to get the shield thing, or else you will start to take damage. That's not a dungeon. Sometimes you can use a mini-map to locate them too. Well, not the mini-map, the map, so... I don't see anything that looks obvious like it's a dungeon. So let's keep looking. I wonder if it always is raining. This is a pretty gnarly planet, though. It's all bright yellow. It's very different than the regular Minecraft world. Wait, is this a dungeon? Nope. Here we go. Alright, we found the dungeon. Perfect. So, let's go down. So the dungeons go straight down to the actual dungeon, which as you can see is very brightly colored. Almost impossible to miss. Alright, so let's try to get right to the boss as fast as possible. Got our gun with us so they can shoot through the walls. Gotta try to break the spawners and move on. We can always come back and do fun stuff. But for now, we're just trying to get to the boss and get the shield before it becomes an issue. Food, apples, nothing awesome. I'll come back and get all the loot on the way back. Shouldn't be too much further for the boss room. I don't like all these spider webs. There's only one spawner per room here. The moon and Mars had 2 spawners per room with the enemies in it. Oh, a rare guy. Ooh, he actually did some damage to me. Thumping evolved skeleton of something, I don't know. Hopefully my life regen's pretty quick. He gave me some garbage loot. Alright, I think this is going to be the boss room. So, I'm going to try laser gunning him. I don't even know what the boss is. No idea. It's got... Oh, it's a spider. Spider Queen. Oh, she's not hard. Well, you know what? She might split off into... Oh, okay. 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 She's summoning lots more spiders. Shit. Thank God for our long-range weapon. Die, spider. Oh, she's going back up. Oh, okay. She's going to summon some more little guys. If that's her whole health bar, and I'm almost done the fight already, then this was much easier than the last one. The creeper boss on Mars was much easier. Yep, that's it. That was not hard at all. And she should explode and drop a key. Drop a key, yep. got the key. And we need to go right here. And hopefully we get the item I'm looking for, the shield, and not the other thing. So let's see. Tier 3 treasure chest. Tier 3 dungeon key. Stick it in there. Open it up. Nope. No luck. Volcanic pickaxe is the other option instead of the shield thing we need. We'll take a set of dash armor, I guess. We don't really need it. We'll take all these fabric. We don't need that. Food, we'll take food. Put this junk back in there. Nope. Unfortunately, not what we wanted. So, we gotta go find another, dungeon. Luckily, that was actually pretty easy. Hey, I just got some draconic ore. I like that. Alright. What do we got? Venus, hard rock, aluminum, just the regular old minerals, like on every planet. Alright, we're gonna mark this as the first dungeon that we cleared. Let's go with dungeon 1 cleared. We're gonna also dip down and see what this ore is. Since we're not dying right away, I was afraid when I landed I was gonna start to die like immediately. Venus volcanic rock. Oh, as soon as you break it, it turns into lava. You can't even harvest it. That's interesting. Well, this is just real fragile. Grab some of that. Okay, we're gonna go off and try to find another dungeon. Maybe this way. There's another crashed probe. Let's check out what that is. Let's see what this crashed probe is. Oh. Oh, it's just full of loot. Whoa, so I got tier 2 heavy duty plates. Oh my god, that's amazing. Compressed titanium. Radioisotope core. And the actual crashed probe. No idea what most of that stuff really does, but my laser is completely drained. I don't like that. The boss fight drained my laser completely. Oh well. Oh well. Let's continue to search for dungeons. Well, I'm glad I'm not taking any damage. I was worried that when I came to this planet without the shield, it was going to start taking damage on me, because the first time I went to Mars without the right thermal padding, I just started taking damage immediately because it was too cold. And I thought I read that you needed that shield to not take damage here, but it seems to me like I'm fine. I still want to go get it. Still something cool to do. But it might not be as important as I thought it was. Another probe? Cool. Another probe. The gravity's also more like Earth, except it doesn't float up into space as much, which is nice. I don't even know how much glass I brought. How much glass do we have? Oh, we only have 7 pieces of glass. Oops. Oh well. We'll put a couple pieces in the front here so we can see. And let's see, 2 over here, 2 over here. That should be fine. this up real quick. Alright, making the roof. Keep messing up. It's okay. Not a big deal, doesn't need to be the most fashionable thing. I really just need to get it built before I run out of oxygen. Hastily is fine. I will be alive in order to make it cooler looking. So these ones we're leaving open so I can use airlocks, airlock frames. Oh wait, it has to be like that. That's right. All the four corners have to either all four solid or all four blank. You can't do half and half. So, all right. So I got the airlock. Got a little area built here. I'm gonna take this sealable block, put it on this side here. Take our air pipes. Pipe the air in here to a oxygen sealer. Which side is it? Like that? Yep. And then also our oxygen compressor, I believe, goes like this. Nope. Wrong way. Grab the wrench. There we go. And then we need to go outside, continue the pipes this way to an oxygen collector. What's the chance of this being on the right way the first try? It never works. I should probably just keep the wrench out. Alright, now we need to get some dirt, some trees. I know I have trees somewhere. There we go. We don't need a huge tree farm, we just need a few trees and some bone meal to grow at least one of them. There we go. I just wanted some leaves closer to it. Then we got to work on power. So for this, we're going to put the furnace generator next to it. Just put some stuff under there. Furnace generator with some coal. There you go. That should power this. That should start collecting oxygen. You can see the bubbles getting sucked in. Little particle effects. And that'll start sending oxygen. Once it cranks up a little bit, this will start piping it inside. And then I need to get the power source from over here. And then put the power source inside in order to power the oxygen sealer. I might only be able to get power from one side. There we go. Now this should seal it off. Should say sealed. Area too big. / unsealed. Well, Look at that. That's why. I got a big hole in the wall. That'll do it. Let's try again. Checking. Area too big. There's no holes in this anywhere. Maybe it's just too big. It doesn't seem much bigger than the last house I made, but... Well, for now, let's wall you off. Make you a little smaller. Let's see if that works. Checking, sealed. There we go. Yeah, I guess it was actually too big. I thought it was a pretty small area, but the O2's slowly building up. Cool. But we actually need to. Oh, see, this filled with oxygen first. We need to power that and get that going first. Because we need to fill our air tanks because they're getting mighty low. So I need to put these in here. This should start filling up. It's going to take a little while, but that's okay. Alright, and this is almost done. There we go. Both tanks are full. So I will put them on. And then move the power source back to the sealer. So that it can, the power should be going up now. Here we go. So it'll keep this place sealed up with oxygen. So when I come back, I should just be able to throw my tanks in here right away. The power should stay in here. No, it drains slowly. It's okay. We'll switch it over. But now I can go and explore again. Try to find that dungeon. Oh wait, is that a dungeon? It looks like it is. Yes, finally, we found another dungeon. Awesome. Alright, let's dive down in here and kill us another dungeon boss and some other stuff. Hopefully we get some better loot this time. Get out of here, zombie. Oh, I got my zombie hunter quest complete. What's in here? Some food. A helmet, an apple, we'll take that. Blue spider. Enderman. Oh, I forgot I don't have almost any power left. My laser gun. Some more food. A lot of golden apples, that's kind of cool. Poison tip 3, multi-shot 3. Those sound pretty powerful. I don't know what reading does. Here are zombies. A lot of thunder, man. A lot of thunder. Thunderbolts and lightning. I don't know what that means. I'll take that book too. Just in case it's important. Now I got some better food. I can throw out some of these vegetables. Put my actual real food in my hotbar. Alright. What's going to be in here? Skeleton. Unfortunately, nothing too difficult. You gotta break the spawners or they'll just keep spawning. I don't know how many sets of Desh armor I need. I'm not gonna take all that. Okay, what is this? Why is there a wall where the dungeon should continue? What happened? This is not good. There's no dungeon end, there's no dungeon boss, I can't get the loot. What happened? It merged with like a cave, and the cave took over? It stopped the dungeon? Or did I make a wrong turn? Maybe I made a wrong turn. No. There's no other turn. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I finally found another dungeon, and it ends... The dungeon got cut off by a cavern. There really is no more dungeon? Wow. Well, that's unfortunate. What is that green slime looking stuff down there? The heck was that? What the heck is that? What is this? What is this? I don't have any... If you punch it, it hurts you. But you can swim in it and you're fine? Nope, never mind, it does hurt you. I don't have any way to collect... Oh wait, I have buckets. Maybe bucket tool. See if I can scoop some of it up. I can. Oh. I maybe don't have enough room. For some reason I threw my bucket. Yep. Sulfuric acid. Cool. I'm gonna collect as much of this as I can. There's horizontal caves and holes in this. Whoa, you see that lightning? Whoa! This is cool. That's it for our first trip to Venus. We're gonna head back now. Got our flag planted here to mark our territory. I'm pretty sure we're not forgetting anything. We're gonna leave the oxygen collector and the thing to fill our oxygen tanks here because we can always come back and get them. Alright, well, let's see where else we can go with this. Let's take off, and once we get out of the atmosphere here and back to the menu, let's see what tier rocket we need to go to the asteroid belt, the Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, all those other planets. I'm pretty sure Jupiter and Saturn are going to be tier 4, as well as Mercury. I'm almost positive those are all tier 4. But the asteroids we may be able to go to with the rocket we have, which would be pretty cool. Go check out some asteroids. Yeah, this launches you out of the atmosphere pretty quick. It zooms you out of there. It's pretty cool. Alright. Here we go. Asteroids. Tier 3. Good news. So we're not going to go there now, but next episode we definitely will go check out the asteroids. Mercury, also tier 3. So we can go check out Mercury. Mercury, the asteroids. I don't know what Ceres is. Maybe a moon of Jupiter? I don't know. Type planet. I wasn't aware of a planet called Ceres, but apparently there's one between the asteroid belt and Jupiter. It says type planet, so interesting. Jupiter, tier 4. All the moons of Jupiter are all going to be tier 4. There's a lot of planets. I mean, you have obviously there's all the real planets up to tier 8 to go to Pluto. But yeah, you have the Kuiper belt, tier question mark. Oh, these must not be attainable yet. Eris, tier 9. I don't even know what this is. Then you actually can go out of the Milky Way to Proxima Centauri, who's got 4 planets named after Star Wars places. I don't know even how you would get here. Whirlpool Galaxy and the Black Eye Galaxy. They're all question marked here. Either way, for now, we can't even go close to any of those places. So yeah, here's all this crazy stuff. But we're gonna go back to Earth. It should start falling right away. And then next time we'll go to the asteroid belt on the next episode. Alright, we made it back in one piece. And safe and sound back at home, back on our farm, and back in our house. We got Batman on the TV here. I don't think I showed you guys that last time. Made a little grill and a TV where you can watch Batman on loop, looking all angry. It's cool. It's from Mr. Crayfish Furniture Mod. There's actually a remote control TV remote I made where you can change the channels to any GIF you want. I just happen to find these GIFs online real quick, but you can really put almost any GIF you want if it's under a certain file size. So I think it's like under 2 megabytes. You can put any GIF you want. So I just found this little one of Mario running and this funny Batman one. Pretty cool. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the episode for today. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed Venus. And next time we're going to go check out the asteroid belt and see what that's all about. And then also eventually we're going to look into draconic evolution. That's our long-term goal, is draconic evolution, and take this draconic dust and start to make all the different things you can make with draconic. There's a lot. That's not a good example. Let me show you. Here we go. Draconic is all this stuff. It's all endgame craziness. All these amazing weapons and energy creation and storage. The best armor you can possibly make. Just a ton of things, but they all are quite expensive. So first thing we have to do is we had to go there to get draconic cores, which required draconic ingots, which we just got. So, alright, that's going to wrap it up. Next time we'll go to the asteroid belt and we'll mess around with the draconic evolution. And we also are going to look into white magic a little more, because eventually we're going to have to fight the Gaia boss, because we're going to need Gaia spirits, which only can be obtained from killing the Gaia boss. So those are going to be interesting. Here, Gaia spirit plates we need, which comes from Gaia ingots, which take Gaia spirits, and you need to kill the Gaia boss. I'll go over that more in detail next time. Alright, it's been real. A lot of fun. This is Baby Weenus signing off, and see you later.